This is my horsebow. Now, that doesn't mean that it's made out of horses or that it were made for slaying horses. It means that it were intended for horseback archery. But I don't have any horses with me here, so we'll just have to see how far it can loose an arrow. With its origins believed to have been within the Central Asian steppe, these types of bow have proved their worth in many ancient battles, and the military effectiveness of the horsebow and the incredible skill of the mounted archers who would wield them have truly earned their place in history as some of the most effective, swift and deadly set of lads to ever wield a bow. Now, to string the bow, I'm going to connect the string at one side of the bow. Then I'm going to anchor that side of the bow with my foot, placing my other leg over the middle of the bow and simply bending it into place, connecting the other end of the string, just like that. And she's all strung and ready to go. Traditionally, these horseback archers would draw their bow using a thumb draw, and unlike a Mediterranean draw or split fingers, which relies on the middle, index and ring finger to draw the bow, the thumb draw relies solely on, you guessed it, the thumb, leaving the index finger free to stabilise the arrow. As well as that, the arrows would be loosed from the right-hand side of the bow, the same side as the archer's quiver, allowing for an optimal, speedy reload. Your horsebows were traditionally a composite bow, and unlike my longbow here, which is a self-bow, meaning it's made from only one piece of wood, your composite bow is made from several different materials laminated together. Right, my fellow outlaws, that's enough of that. It's time to see what this bow can do. So what I'm going to do is loose several arrows and work out the average distance of which they travel. And I'm going to be using both the thumb draw and the Mediterranean draw. Come on. From the ancient Egyptians to the Scythian nomads, through to the swift raids of the Magyars, to the sheer devastation brought by the Mongols, one thing is evidently clear, and that is mounted archers and their horsebows were a force to be reckoned with. So there we have it. I loosed 6 arrows from this 50-pound horsebow, and on average they travelled around 130 metres. However, I was shooting across the wind, and I reckon they'd have flown further on a fair day.